It's called Planet of the Apps.
Can I hire that chip to teach me?
Chip's smarter than I am. I didn't know my phone would do that.
Chimpanzee appear to be consciously scrolling through the photos. They posted footage of this on the internet. It's got thousands of hits. So I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to have that image out of my mind next time I go and go to a restaurant and watch other people scrolling through their iPhone. They've got this big movie this weekend. I mean, we've got everything going on in Fairfield, and I think, if I'm not mistaken,
over there.
Is he going to the big?
Well, I don't know.
I'm looking at Jeff
I don't
Long
know.
behind me.
He's mentioned it 3 or 4 times this week.
And I heard him
Jeff,
say
there's a
that
lot of
they're
stuff going
thinking
on.
that this thing will be the first movie to gross $1 billion.
Yeah.
And I don't even know what it.
It's
it's
the
about?
Avengers.
Superheroes.
It's about it's got all.
Superheroes. Captain America, I think.
Yes.
Okay.
Iron
Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Yes.
I don't know.
Thor. Isn't Thor in there?
Marvel Comics.
I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
Thor is in
Thor
there.
and the Hulk. Yeah, I
Yeah, the
Thor
Hulk.
And,
Yeah.
Oh, here comes.
Okay, we're going to
He
get.
went the other way.
Did he?
Oh, did he? Okay.
All right.
All
I'm
right, he must
afraid
not
he
be
was going
listening, so
to want to be a part of
he was
this.
going to correct us.
It's called Avengers Endgame, and you're right, Bill. It looks like right now projected global launch of 850 to 900 million, if not more.
They may have made that much in advance sales.
Oh,
of
my.
tickets.
They could include a potential all-time best of $270 million to $300 million in North America alone. Wow. It's already opened in China.
Really?
Yeah, and it's
Why is an American movie opening first in China? Why is it open here first?
I don't know. You know, this is a new word for me. Have you ever heard the word tent pole?
Tent pole?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's them poles you put up to hold your tent
No,
up, right?
but they use this superhero. It's called This is called the Avengers. Is called a superhero tent pole. I got no idea.
I have no idea.
That's a word I've never run into.
Maybe. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, you can make something filthy about that. The big caveat is that the running time of this. You know how long this movie is?
No idea.
What's a long movie to you? What's a long movie to you?
2 hours and 10 minutes.
This is going to be 3 hours and 58 seconds. 3 minutes. 3 hours and 3 hours and a minute.
Wow.
You're going to give 3 hours of your life to this movie?
Let me add this up, which means I'll probably have to go to the bathroom at least 4 or 5 times.
Let me tell you something. There's 4,000 shows sold out already for this in North America. 4,000.
Well, didn't somebody mention? I think maybe Ken mentioned earlier in the week that the people waiting in line
Now.
Yeah.
Now. But here's what they're hoping. Because right now, domestic revenue is running 17% behind the same time last year for movies. Why do you think that is?
Huh.
They've all been waiting for this, I guess.
No, well, that's one. I think Netflix is biting.
Now here's my question.
You don't think so?
There's not a lot to choose from, in my opinion, to go see.
Yeah,
So
that's really true.
Oh, nothing for the last 2 weeks, that's for sure.
Here's my question.
Okay.
And you guys will relate to this. When Star Wars came out, remember the long lines when Star Wars came out, right? Okay, how does that relate if Star Wars and this Avengers movie came out at the same time?
They wouldn't, though. They would
but
never
I know,
do it.
But consider this hypothetically.
Okay, all
Okay?
right.
When Star Wars came out, 75, 76, something like that.
Right.
Lines were very long, and movies were, I don't know, $2, $1.50 to get in.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
they're $10, $12.
Right.
Would they have made this in correlation the same amount of money?
What do you think the average price is now? Have you been to the movies lately, Bill?
well, it depends on when you go.
I bet
but,
it's-
you
I
know,
bet
and you're
it's
old like us. You get
$10.
in a little cheaper.
Well,
Yeah.
first you got to go to dinner at 4 o'clock.
No, you
Senior
got to go to
citizen
the
special.
you got to go to the afternoon matinee.
There you go.
It's like
You can save
3
money
or
there.
4 o'clock, and they cut your price by $4 or
Would
something.
$10. I mean,
I
would
would
that
think
be
10,
the average?
10, $12. Yeah.
I haven't been. I have not been to a movie. Of course, it's not going to help me after moving here last July because there's no place to go see a movie in Fairfield. You got to go to Evansville or Mount Vernon, right? Anything in Carmi or North?
Not that I know of.
Effingham's got a theater.
Yeah, who's going to go for an hour and 10
Harrisburg's
minutes?
got a theater. Mount Vernon, Evansville.
Evansville. It's going to be Evansville or Mount Vernon, one of the two. What is it that's going to get me in a car to go to Evansville or to go to Mount Vernon to watch a movie? That's why I haven't watched a movie since July of last year.
I don't believe I've been to the movie. Well, I know I haven't been to the movies since I moved to Fairfield.
Have you
And
taken?
it- and
Have you
it was a
taken
while,
your?
It was a while before I moved to Fairfield, since I went to a movie either. I think the last movie actually we went and saw in the theater was like American Sniper, and that came out
Oh my!
6
Yeah.
years ago.
Oh,
Probably
is it that
longer.
long ago?
I think so, if not more.
Bill, besides taking your favorite teacher to a movie, what's, when's the last time you went?
It's been. We went to a movie. I can't, for the life of me, can't remember what it was, but we went to Evansville. Of course, you get those recliner seats.
Oh,
You
that's
know.
so sweet.
I've
I've fallen
never-
asleep every time I've gone to
those
those.
are
I
nice.
have never been to a theater with a recliner.
Really?
I mean,
You got to
I've
do
heard
it.
about them, but I've never been.
Well,
to
you know, right next door, you can go to the one with the recliner and a beer and a sandwich.
Yes.
I mean,
That's why when we were living in St. Louis, right there in Wildwood, there was a theater, and they had the reclining chairs, and you could get a cocktail to go and sit in the chair.
an adult beverage, huh?
And that, honestly, I never made it through the previews.